everybody, I'm Jackie. Like I said before, I was a CA this semester, and we've had a great experience here. Coming into the College for Social Innovation, I'd already been through a lot of cohort-oriented experiences. And it's kind of like starting college all over again. There's this assumption and pressure to find yourself that definitely stuck with me in the beginning. For example, during our orientation, we had to pick a National Geographic themed card that represented ourselves in a way. And my anxiety level went up about 3 notches just knowing I had to choose something that defined who I was. But then I saw this card. So a race car, zoomed down the Utah Salt Flats area. And my mind instantly started playing this action movie in my head where dust would be flying everywhere and the antagonist would be chasing the car, and all of a sudden Born to Be Wild would just be like blasting in the background. And that car racing to the finish line really reminded me what point in life I was, and the fact that I'm going to be graduating soon and have to figure out what I'm doing. So that concept, that end goal, really sank in for me. It reminded me of a time 4 years ago when my parents sat me down and asked me what I wanted to do in life. And I had no idea. I hadn't even started college yet. I didn't have any beliefs or drive that was guiding me in any sort of way. But then they followed up with that, and they asked me, or they said to me, you can do anything that you send your mind to. And my parents aren't really emotional or sentimental, so I knew when they said that, they had really meant it. It was nice to feel validated, but in a way, I couldn't really believe what they were saying for face value because I hadn't really done anything impactful yet. It wasn't until our class this semester when I realized that what my parents had said would actually be a golden ticket to success in the future. In a story that we heard by Brian Stevenson in one of his TED Talks, he said that his grandmother had said those same exact words. You can do anything you set your mind to. But then, he said a few years later, his grandmother had actually said the same thing to all of his siblings, and it almost devalued her words in a way to him. And it got me thinking, what if? What if my parents had said the same thing to all of my siblings? Would I find those words to be devalued like he did? And it made me realize that my parents weren't really talking about that success, that outcome. They were talking about putting your mind to a task and sticking with it. For me, I would always just go into situations taking that leap of faith and knowing that things would be great in the end, one way or another. Now knowing I can make a change through the College of Social Innovation and my internship this semester, I could see that my hand is just hovering over the gas or the ignition. I'm not really good with cars. And my foot is just like frozen over the gas pedal, waiting for me to set my course. If you've ever been like me, I'm going to borrow a few words from our awesome teacher, Jackie, a phrase that she had told us at the beginning of this semester. Being educated is knowing what you don't know and being bold enough to seek the answers. So it all comes back to that leap of faith. As long as you try your best to put your mind to something, then you can't fail. Thank you.